you'll have seen him in Zoolander, you'll have seen him in True Blood, and, of course, if you saw the big hit movie Tarzan, All of the Jungle, you know what he looks like. You may not know this, though. He's been voted Sweden's sexiest man 5 times. That's right. Now only beating the Swedish chef from the Muppets, every one of them. It is Alexander Skarsgård! Looking great. Wow. Well, you look... That is a lovely suit. That's a soft fabric you're wearing there. What is that? Is it toweling?
It's cashmere.
Wow. A cashmere suit. That's what we...
That's a tough fact to follow, by the way.
It is a tough fact to follow. Well,
thanks for sticking around, guys. I really appreciate it.
Have you met Brittany before?
Oh, she's performing later. That's why, of course.
That's good. No. Well, you love Alexander, don't you, ladies and gentlemen?
No.
Oh,
you guys...
you know, I've been a fan of yours since I first saw you in True Blood. I loved True Blood. Were you a fan of True Blood, ladies and gentlemen? Great show. That's almost 10 years ago since you started that. I didn't realise that.
Yeah, 2008.
Do you still get a lot of feedback? Do people still talk to you about that? Are they interested still?
Well, actually, like, on the way here, there was, like, this big crowd outside the studio, and I told the driver, I was like, I think we got a little time. I can, stop for a minute and sign some autographs.
Yeah, it's nice of you.
Yeah. I opened the door, and I stepped out, and everyone turned around, and they looked, like, into the car. Because they thought it was like I was a bodyguard or something, and like is Brittany in there? And when they realized she wasn't, they're like,
Well, it is. It's a big night for us to have Brittany here.
So I started googling myself and trying, look, I was on a show like 10 years ago. This is me.
Well, come on now. But Tarzan was big. You were big in Tarzan. You were bigger than. Have you lost some of the Tarzan muscle?
Yeah, I lost. It's all gone.
Okay. Where's it gone? It's a lot of muscle.
Well, it was kind of boring. You know, I couldn't do this for 9 months. It was very strict regimen. Like, the diet was very strict. It was...
And when you say diet, though, because when we diet, we stop eating as much food. But to get like that, I guess you start eating more food. Would that be right?
Well, the first 3 months, they had me on 7,000 calories a day because I had to bulk up. And then...
That is my dream.
Yeah, and so did I. I thought that it would be a dream, but it was... tough because I had to get up at 3 in the morning and eat a cold steak and potatoes and stuff.
Why a cold steak? Could you not have eaten?
Well, I also like to punish myself. Yeah. So I was like, if I'm going to do this, I want it to be painful and horrible.
Self-loathing. Yeah. I want this to be a really good story. When you get the part of Tarzan's a big role. You've got these characters who we return to again and again in the movies. Tarzan, Dracula, Sherlock Holmes. These characters that sort of like every generation rediscovers. So there's a responsibility there. What were you worried about, taking on an iconic role like that? What were the things that bothered you or challenged you or concerned you?
Mostly for myself. My dad is a huge fan of Johnny Weissmuller, like way back in the day.
The original Tarzan to most of us.
So that was my introduction to Tarzan. As a kid, I would watch those movies with my old man, and so I was just like, I can't live up to that. So when we started prep, I tried to kind of avoid all the old movies and stay away from that. And you kind of have to find your own character in all that. And
well, your dad's a hugely successful actor, a great actor, I'm sure. Stellan Skarsgård, you will have seen in any number of movies. So was it always on the cards for you then to follow in his footsteps, to be an actor?
No. No. Not at all. I kind of... I was a child actor in Sweden between the ages of, like, 7 and 13. But not by choice. It wasn't like I auditioned for a show or tried to get in. It was... Thanks, guys. Thank you. Because my dad's friend was a director. He passed away a couple years ago, but he needed a 7-year-old kid, and he was at my dad's house drinking wine, and he saw a 7-year-old boy running around. It's like, hey, kid, do you want to be in my movie?
Wow.
So then, so I did that for 6, 7 years, and then I did something when I was 13 that got a little bit of attention. It's not like being on the Disney Club in the States, but it's like on a slightly smaller scale.
So this was in Sweden?
Yeah. But I got recognized occasionally, and I don't know, I just want it to be normal and blend in. And when you're 13, I think it's a weird age for most kids. But then to be in the spotlight and people recognizing you, it made me paranoid, and so I quit. And both my parents were very supportive of that decision. It wasn't a difficult one. I was just like, I don't want to do this. So for 8 years, I didn't act at all.
So you kind of had a midlife crisis at 13.
When I was 13,
Yeah.
I had a midlife crisis.
That's pretty amazing.
Yeah, what am I doing with my life? What's the point, Dad? I don't know what to do.
OK, so tell me about your new movie, because your new movie is called War on Everyone, and it's a bold movie. It's a comedy, but it's kind of really out there. I think you're taking risks with this, and I guess that was part of the appeal for you.
Yeah, I've been looking for a comedy for a while and just haven't found the right tone. And then I got this script, and the character his moral compass is completely off. He is drunk throughout the movie.
He's driving drunk. He's a cop who's out there taking bribes.
Yeah, he's a really bad egg. And I was hooked after the first page. It opens with these two guys in a car chasing a mime, and then they're reflecting over whether if you hit a mime, does he make a sound or not? And then they hit him and steal his Coke and get away with it. And I'm like, this is brilliant.
There you go. It's like I said, the comedy is very bold. It's really brave and full on there.
Yeah, it's kind of out there, I guess.
Yeah.
But it's John Michael McDonough. It's not very PC.
Yeah.
I thought that was quite refreshing.
OK, let me ask you about this photograph here. You're at the premiere here for The Diary of a Teenage Girl. This is a bold look.
Well, I try to look like Farrah Fawcett. That was what I was going for.
Okay, yeah,
I don't know if you tell me if I succeeded.
You've got what we would call a strong chin.
Yeah, it was a slightly intimidating look, I guess. But
I think it's remarkable that you are comfortable enough to go and do that, because a lot of guys in movies wouldn't feel that comfortable to drag up.
Well, I felt like the movie we shot it in San Francisco, and Cousin Wonderlet, to my right there, he was the first AD on the movie, and he was hosting the after party. He's a drag queen, famous drag queen in San Francisco, with his friends at a gay club. And I remember leading up to the premiere, and they were all talking about their outfits and their wigs, and it just sounded so much fun. Yeah. And I was like, I just felt like, fuck, am I got to show up in a suit? This sounds like boring. I want to have some fun as well. So I asked Brian, I was like, can I play? And he let me.
Wow. And so what was the... Yeah, I think it's so refreshing. What was what for you was the most fun about being in that outfit? And presumably you had heels on as well, or did you wear flats for the evening?
It was fun getting ready. The 4 hours getting ready with the girls was fun. We were drinking champagne, talking.
What were you listening to? A bit of Beyonce, Single Lady?
Britney Spears.
Oh, yeah.
Everything after that was torture.
Yeah.
So walking around in those heels, and it was very painful. It was incredibly hot, the wig.
Can I ask, in the downstairs region, did you tuck?
Yeah.
So you tucked the male equipment away for the smooth line?
Yeah. But it's not very big, so it's easy to just... Cool guys.
Did you have a name? Because normally drag queens have a name for their character.
Yeah, Lady Libido.
Wow. That's a tough name to live up to.
I tried.
OK.
I'm talking about Lady Libido. When you played that game with Brittany, did I have a 50% chance of kissing you?
Yes.
It wasn't staged?
No, it wasn't staged. So rare I get to kiss someone taller than me.
You're never going to call me, are you?
No. Hey, Alexander, it's been so much fun having you out. Hasn't he been a great guest, ladies and gentlemen? So much fun.